What's up, my friends? So this week I wanted to show you a perimeter lighting system from Inter-Lux. You might be wondering, if perimeter lighting is so great and I'm going to do a video about it, why are we walking outside? We have a Z Cove from Inter-Lux to show you today, and this tool is really powerful for doing perimeter lighting in a soft way. Inter-Lux loves to integrate light into spaces. That's, one of the core beliefs of the company is that architectural lighting should almost disappear. So the Z Cove is an awesome tool for that, but in order to show it properly, I need to get a fake ceiling. You're going to see the effect of how soft lighting, where 90% of that light is cast down toward the wall surface, but the remaining 10% sort of glides upward and softly lights into that cove pocket, makes the cove pocket disappear and feel like it's a beautifully illuminated cove surface and not a harsh grazing surface. Okay, so we're in my little demo space, this little conference room that I'm going to demonstrate the Z Cove to you. So again, this is white goods from Inter-Lux. This is their brand that really is, it's made in Baltimore, and every product from white goods is really designed to integrate light into the architecture, making the light source disappear. Z Cove is no different. This is a 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch extruded piece of aluminum. The intention of the product is to drive light mostly down along the wall plane, and then we're going to have just a little bit, maybe about 10% of the overall lumen output kiss upward, and that's purposeful. The idea here is that you're going to mount this facing a wall, and it's meant to evenly illuminate that wall softly. And one of the ways to make light feel like it's integrated is by casting that light upward into the cove pocket, making a softer graze. So a lot of this light is kicking upward. And you might wonder why you'd want to do that. Well, imagine for a second that you're lighting a wall here. All of this light distribution is meant to be captured by the ceiling. You're going to see that in a second. And when I do that ceiling capture, it's going to bounce all this light into the cove pocket and softly illuminate the wall. So when I turn this way, which is what this is really intended to do, right? It's intended to light the ceiling, to light a wall. You'll see when this ceiling comes on here, how much more light comes down the wall. When I bring this up like this, and you see that elimination of all the spill light, you can see a difference here about how much light we are actually getting as you get down the wall. So I'm only about 5 inches off the wall here with my fake ceiling, and look at how much soft light you're sort of getting as this comes down the wall. It's actually very impressive. Available on a total of 5 power levels, not counting warm dimming and not counting RGBW. Those power factors go from as little as 1.5 watts per foot all the way up to 15 watts per foot. Ideal setback is 4 inches minimal, but we can actually open that up to as much as 12 inches if you want optimal effects. So if I pull this a full foot off the wall, you'll see the more room you give this to transition, the more light you're going to get up, or in this case, down the wall. I'll reverse this for you and give you a sense for what I mean. When you get into, this is available always 90 plus CRI minimum, 27, 3000, 3500, and 4000K, tunable white 2200 through 4000, and warm dimming 1800 to 3000K, with an RGBW option that locks in 3000K for the W. Pretty much every major driver form factor you can imagine. There's an Eldo LED 1% dimming for 0 to 10. There's Lutron. There's also Kasambi modules, Dolly, and we can do dim to 0 on 0 to 10. One last thing that I don't have on this sample is the infill panel. So the infill panel is basically the true version of how to get that ceiling panel in there to close up the cove. There's an adjustable version of it. There's also a fixed version of it. 4 to 5 inch adjustable and 5 to 6 inch adjustable. There's also custom infill panels if you need to get that panel. The fixture itself is the smallest. The real key to remember here is if you're looking for a perimeter lighting solution that maintains an integral driver, this is the smallest solution that does that. Just what that intention is, kicking that light downward and lighting that whole wall. We'll turn this way one more time so you can get a sense. And the further I back this off, of course, the more spread down the wall you're going to get. So this fixture is available with multiple power factors. It's available in warm dimming and RGBW. It's a 3.5-inch profile. It can attach to any ceiling style. It's a really solid option for perimeter lighting. And I think it's also about the integration of that light, that really soft cove effect. It's what Inter-Lux is known for. It's what White Goods is known for. They're happy to help design out these details with you and come up with a perfect solution for your next perimeter project. So if you'd like to see this sample kit, we are happy to bring it over to you at your office in person so you can play with it, mock it up, get it off the wall, play with different distances, and see what kind of effects you enjoy with the Z Cove. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.